It's Tennessee Frank. Hey guys, Tennessee Frank here, bringing you another power station first look. I hesitate to call them reviews because I've not had these long enough or used them enough to really review them. But I do kind of just give you guys a look around just to see what's involved, what all ports they have, and what comes with them in the box. And here's the box. It's kind of a generic box. It doesn't really say anything on it until you turn it this way, and you'll see it's the Bibene power station. And you can go ahead, and I will put this right there for a second. You can freeze frame and read if you want to, but we'll touch on most of those characteristics. Let me bring it in a little closer. Okay, and we will get to the unit now. And you can see here it is. Metal and plastic construction, unlike these other two, which are pretty much all plastic. This side, you do have a light, and all the controls are on the end of this unit. Unlike these, where it's kind of on the front, these are on the end, and we can go ahead and turn this on. And there it is. It's fired up, come to life. I am going to try to move the camera in. Okay, we got the camera readjusted there, and we can take a closer look at the display here. You can see there's quite a few things on there. Of course, the display is just kind of dimmed now. You can hit it, it'll come back. But you do have your power in for your solar panels, for your AC adapter, for your 12 volt from cigarette lighter to charge the unit. And this is charged 80% right out of the box. It is a 5521 port, so it's a common port, which in my last videos, especially talking about that Pecron E1000, it's not a common port. But it also, if you see, I don't know if you can see on there, but I'll read it, 12 to 24 volt. So very common voltage as well. Most of your normal solar panels are going to work with this. You do have your built-in cigarette lighter port for 12 volt. And then there are two other 5521 ports. And those guys, if we get in here and look, 12 volt at 4 amp, which is not too bad. You got your USB side. It's got your quick charge 3.0 USB. It has the older USB-A. And then you do have a USB-C port. And this power delivery port is at 60 watts. So quite a bit of power there. And you got your two AC ports, one grounded, one on. And this is 500 watts. So quite a bit of power on here, 500 watts. By comparison, this unit is quite a bit heavier, quite a bit bigger. This is 700. This one here is 714 or 16 milliamp hour battery, or watt hour battery, if I remember. This is 614 watt hours, so it's not too far off. Not too far off at all. Price point, this guy with the coupon was $4.99. This one with the coupon on Amazon comes in at $355.99. You can't beat that deal. I mean, it is a smoking deal for a fairly powerful portable station. It is a little bit smaller, like I said. Form factor's not too bad. Weight's not that bad. I mean, you can move around. We can take a look at the light now that this was Now that this was on, let me go ahead and turn it back on. You do have your light. You got 3 brightness settings. There's no SOS, no flashing, which I'm fine with that. I really don't care. I don't need a SOS signal or something from a light. But you take a look around, it's good solid. I mean, it's got the nice feet on there. There is a tag on the bottom. But yeah, I like this unit. I like the form factor. Go ahead and turn it back off. We really don't need it on. And if you look this up on Amazon, you'll also run across one. It's Oukatel. It's O-U-K-I-T-E-L, Oukatel. And it is practically identical. I'm going to roll a picture in right now. And you can see, we'll go ahead and the picture will be up right now while I'm talking. I'll cut it in. But you can compare the two. Look, they're almost identical. I mean, they have the same basic form factor. On the side, you see where it says Portable Power Station. It looks the same, just the name is different. Of course, on the front, if you look here on the front, and I'll go ahead and use my mouse pointer to point this out. You only have a 45 watt power delivery port in Type-C on the Oukatel. This one, like I pointed out, is a 60 watt, so you get a little bit more power there. The display is different. You can see here the display is quite a bit different. But other than that, you know, the price point's the main thing. The Oukatel is $449 with a $50 coupon. Brings it down to $399. So for basically the same unit, if you go with the Bibene, you're saving $43. And in this day and age, $43 is quite good. I mean, that's a decent amount. That's halfway or at least a good solid third of the way to a set of solar panels to charge this up. It does come with a little manual, which most things will have a manual, although this guy over here, the Blue Eddy, didn't have a manual with it. I don't know why. But yeah, you got your manual with your, you know, warnings and everything. Talks about what the display is, all the things on the display, different ways to charge, you know, just all your basic stuff. One thing I do like about this CN505, which that's the model number, and the Oukatel is the exact same model number. So I'm pretty sure they're built by the same company. One thing I did like, this comes with a case. Neither one of these other two units had a case to carry your cables or anything in. This comes with a fairly decent case. We can go ahead, open this up. And you can see you have your cables. They will give you a cigarette lighter cable, so you can charge it in your car. You do get a MC4 adapter cable for solar panels if it's needed. It's got the 5521 to go into your unit. Then you get your power brick. And it's not huge. It's not as big as the one for the Blue Eddy, but it's substantial enough. It should charge it pretty well. And then you have your cable here. You plug into your power brick, and all this comes in this nice little case, so you can carry all your cables. It's real handy. I wish these others would include a case. Unfortunately, they didn't. But what are you going to do? You know, I mean, it is what it is. That's something that they thought of with this unit that I really like. Awesome idea. Give you a little case for all your cables and your power brick. So I did plug in a drill, ran this baby up. It hit a little bit over 400 watts with the peak on the drill when you hit it, and then the drill motor settled back down into around the 350 watt range. It ran just fine, no issues at all. So I'm pretty sure it's going to have the 500 watt power that it says it's got. No issues at all. But yeah, this is going to give me 3 stations, a 160 watt, a 500, and a 700. So this should take care of any of my off-grid needs if I go camping or got to be out, or if the power fails and I need to run the refrigerator. Probably either one of these guys would work at running a refrigerator. So if you're looking for something on a budget and you want to get the most bang for the buck, while these EC70s are nice, okay, Blue Eddy, I mean, you can't beat the Blue Eddy name. They've been around for a while. They got a good reputation. Blue Eddy's great. But if you don't mind going with something that's maybe more of a little bit of an off-brand, I would grab this guy all day, every day. We're looking $500 versus just under $350. Well, actually over. So $356 versus $500. Really, I mean, there's not even really any choice. Go with this guy. If you can afford to get this, great. But I would go with this guy all day, every day. In fact, I like this so much, maybe later on, if I can afford another one, I'll pick a second one up, just to have a backup for that. But I did get in another set of solar panels. We've been getting a lot of rain here. I don't know when I'll be able to get out and test those. So, yeah, just another quick review on the Bibene. I've heard it pronounced Bibene. I've heard it pronounced a couple ways. I'm just going to call it a Bibene. It's good enough. On the Bibene, the CN505. Really good unit for the price. Highly recommend it. Although I've not used it, but at the price point and everything I've seen online on it, it's a good unit. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch it go away. Have an awesome rest of the day. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.